the basement.
Yes.
The hidden room was
Yes.
in, if I look at the map, the top left room on the very left side, right?
No, the bottom left room.
Ah, okay, that was my question. All right, all good.
You're in the
Okay,
bottom
so
left
can
room.
we throw any heavy juice boxes down the chute?
What chute?
Well, wasn't
Okay, so
there
just
two-
before we go
two
any further,
connecting-
quick recap. What are the parts we have to play with? Are there any rooms we haven't checked?
You've checked every room.
Every
You
room.
found a body. You
Full
found
downstairs
you found a
area.
secret room with a box that's made of iron and it's got 2 locks. You have no
Nothing in
keys.
the secret room other than that box.
Just that table and the box, and there were
Nothing weird about the table.
nothing
Or in
about
that case,
the
I'm going to read the books. You guys see what you can do with that.
Junk
Think you
room?
do the autopsy on the body because fuck it, why not? It won't take very long to just cut him open and see if he swallowed anything. You're not doing a full. You haven't got the tape recorder going. Oh yes, I did the incision at 4:38, and then we just see where we go from there.
The junk room
Sounds good
didn't
to me.
yield anything, I assume.
You didn't have a good search of it, but it just looks like a room of junk.
We should also thoroughly
It would
search that. If
literally
it's a bunch of
take
stuff in it,
you
but, like,
days to search that room. It
If
is
you burn down the
that.
house, and the keys would probably not burn.
Well, this is also the basement that's made of stone, so it won't burn.
Shit.
Also, you might attract a few eyes of attention if you just burn down a house.
Maybe.
Especially the house of a man that's been declared missing.
Alright.
I mean, what Luke said, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're gonna go? Right.
Well, is Clyger's done, right? Let's go.
Did I check the entire...
Clyger
upper
eventually finishes. You don't find anything of a
All right.
particular interest.
Thank
All right.
goodness we spent so long in a house with nothing in it. Ah.
There was stuff in it. You just found one of the 2 things very quickly.
floor? Yeah.
Well,
Also, depending on how
any-
complicated the lock on that box is, you might be able to find someone in the town who can open it.
Yeah, we can ask a locksmith to have a look at it. There's the first thought I would have.
Wait, the complication of we need the key.
Well, no, because it might be a special key. It might be a unique key that someone has been commissioned. It could be a
Yep.
commissioned box. It could be a blacksmith who made it.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke, what was the name of that thing that locksmiths use to open up a lock like super easily?
A
Bum key.
lockpick.
No, not a lockpick. No, that thing that forces them open.
Maybe
What?
a bump key.
Yes, a bump key. Yeah, maybe he can just open it with a bump key.
That doesn't really work with those kinds of locks, usually.
I don't know, man.
Either way, there's nothing else that you guys want to do here.
If any of the books look particularly interesting, they're going in the
You've
box.
already got all the books that looked interesting. Violet has
Yeah, but
them.
I should take them rather than just skim them and leave them.
He's holding on to them at present. He's going to take them. Like, Violet's going to take them, I presume. So, anything else?
No.
Well, like I said, is it morning now? Have we
No,
spent so fucking long in this house?
You've
it's now
actually
morning.
not spent that long in this house. I would
I
say
felt like I spent hours in this house.
you have probably spent maybe 2 hours or so, but you went at sort of evening coming to night, so it's still night. So you guys gonna head back to the inn?
Yeah.
In the
Well,
car
With a corpse and a box.
with a corpse and a box.
That my kind of afternoon.
How are we transporting the corpse?
Well, we had a car and we had the moped, right?
You do.
Pardon?
You have a car and a moped.
Is there anywhere other than the hotel we can, inn or whatever, that we can maybe do the corpse?
The only room
kind
that,
of
the only room
like-
that you have is at the pub.
Usually, yeah.
I mean, I could have done it there. I thought that was the implication. Like I said, let's do what Luke did. Because all jokes aside, there's no reason to take the body anyway. You just go slice. Is there anything inside? No key. Cool.
Well, you could always report it to the police.
You want the key first, though. Besides, he's been tortured to shit. No one will know that.
So you're going to perform an autopsy in the house or in the pub?
Yeah, it's just been where we pull them out. I'd basically just gone through his stomach and had a quick look.
Slice them up.
Okay. Do you want me to roll medicine for you?
Yeah, because I haven't got my thingy.
Let's see what your medicine skill is.
81, I think.
Oh dear.
No, sorry, my medicine's 92. Body.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, oh dear. You fail.
Alright.
It takes you quite a while, and it's very messy.
How?
Yeah,
you
he
You
didn't
basically
know what
say
you're
one, I
doing.
think.
It's just like a slice.
You're basically botching this a little.
You
Not
couldn't find the
majorly, but you're
stomach.
botching it a little.
Genius.
Out of character, I
surgeon.
know this is like how the game works, but that's just silly because like
You're basically making it.
you
you're-
go-
It's basically messier than you're anticipating it being. Is what I'm
Genius
saying.
surgeon Daniel Grant.
it shouldn't be that messy anyway if he's been dead a long time. But
What do you have? 99% medicine at this
You
point?
just rolled an 100.
I mean,
it'd be more likely the scalpel would break than you'd actually.
Yeah,
mess
that's
it.
kind
the
of the
fail-
thing
the
I'm
failure
going
just-
with. Your
the failure just makes them a little
your
dirty.
tools don't. Basically, what I'm saying is the reason why it's more messy is because your tools fail you, and you have to rely on less effective materials.
Man has to cut the man's abdomen with his teeth.
Like basically, you're at the point where you're contemplating going into the kitchen and getting a knife. But
He's using my sword.
Can you use the
eventually-
elephant gun?
eventually, you do get him open. You do look in his stomach, and no, there's nothing in there.
I'm
Except an
shocked
old,
to hear this.
except an old tuna sandwich.
Not even that.
Aw.
This man clearly did not eat for quite some time before he was killed. There is nothing there.
what about
Celery.
his cavity?
Daniel gets on his rubber gloves. He's going in.
Going in anally. Let's do it.
You're going to search him completely.
No, I was kidding.
Okay.
Well,
So
I
you,
mean,
you cut him open and you've not found a key.
But
the
we
ghost
do
does not
have the
object to this?
we do have the books that talk about the. We haven't been to the excavation yet, have we?
You haven't.
No, we haven't.
You
So
don't.
let's-
You
for
don't
the
know
time
where it
being-
is.
I thought the books discussed it.
No, the books discuss various archaeological things. They don't talk about this excavation.
Do we not have a map that shows?
You have a map, but it doesn't show you the excavation. It's just a general map of the area. You were told of somebody who might be able to direct you to the excavation,
In that case, fuck it. Let's go talk to them.
but you don't know where they are.
Who was it?
It was someone.
There's a guy left him a letter, wasn't it?
No, it was somebody that worked on the excavation, who was
That was
called Angus MacNess. But you don't know where he lives, and it's in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess wait till daybreak. Ask hotel man.
What are you doing with the body in the meantime?
Leave it there.
I put him in his bed.
Stuff it back in the closet.
Put him in his bed, as dignified as he can be.
So you're putting it back in the bed.
Well, in the bed. He wasn't in the bed before.
If it matters, yeah, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
and the Hancock was nice. Met him
No,
before.
he
didn't
wasn't. He was a fucking spooky ghost that caused people points of
We
damage.
met
He
him
was
when
an
he was
asshole.
alive,
No, you
He was an
didn't.
asshole. We never met this guy.
didn't we?
No, you've never
Yeah.
met him before in your life.
He was dead when we got
Comments-
here.
the
He's been
comments
dead
have
for
lied
weeks.
to me. Fucking comments gaslighted me.
So you head back to the pub. You are let in because by the time you get there, they have closed. But you are let in by the owner, who is Fergus McGuinness. He idly inquires on if your hunt was successful.
Tell him we've got lots of questions, but if actually let's ask him about Angus. Do you know what Angus?
Angus.
That's like asking for
What?
Bruce in Australia.
That's a good point.
What do you
Angus
want?
MacNess.
Angus. What are you wanting him for at this hour?
Well, there's a dig that what was his name? Sorry, the dead guy.
Hancock.
Hancock was working on, and we wanted to see if we can go and have a look at the dig and see if there's anything interesting or any facts about the dig. Might lead us to more clues or find out what's happened.
Angus. He lives in Cannich, southern part of it. Lives with his sister.
Fab.
She
southern
works.
part
She
of it.
works here. I wouldn't. He's probably asleep though.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go now.
I wouldn't
Makes
recommend.
sense.
I wouldn't recommend going at night anyway to a dig. You know, wolves about and all.
No, I wasn't planning to. Go late. Go in the morning or something.
Anyway, I'll leave you to your sleep. And he excuses himself, and I imagine you all decide to sleep.
I am very stiff from having to carry that box around,
Yes.
so I want to have a bit of a drink.
He is.
Oh, not again.
He's not serving anyone right now. He's going to sleep.
Just a bottle and a glass I can serve myself?
Wait until the morning, I think.
But will you wait for my friend, Scottish man on your money?
He wishes you a good night.
Oh, okay. Would it be the Queen on the money? No, not at this point. Would it be the Queen on the money?
Not in
Sheep, I
Scotland,
think.
though.
You're,
I don't know who's on Scottish
you're
money. I
going-
don't know Scottish money.
Not the Queen. Let's
you're
put it that
going to
way.
sleep.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You all
Mel
have
Gibson,
a
I
pretty
think.
uneventful rest. Morning comes, and Violet remembers that you guys placed an order for guns.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Good work, Violet.
It's a very nice day. Sun shining, barely a cloud in the sky. And already the village is alive with people out and about, even at this early hour.
Well, no wonder they didn't have to spend a fucking 2 hours in a stupid house.
House wasn't stupid, had a secret room.
Didn't have anything in the coal, though.
No orb activity.
Had a stupid closet with nothing in it. Dead
Well,
body had nothing in it.
You guys gonna get ready for the day, I take it?
Yeah, gonna cut open a fucker and find
Do
some-
makeup.
Have a pool.
What was in the
Shower
room? It's
in that
cold.
order.
You know, if you laugh at your own joke and no one else does, it's a bad joke.
The
Just like, well,
tavern,
So fuck up.
the pub today, even in the morning, still has a few people in it. The inspector is not there. There is a man in his 40s who is at the bar. Most of his hair is gone. He's wearing spectacles.
While all this is going on, I'm gonna go ask the barkeep for the address of Angus, because if his sister works there, he should have the address and not just a random idea of where it might be.
Also, at the working at the bar is a lively young woman with black
Far
hair.
wench.
She's working behind the bar right now as well. She smiles at you in greeting.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning to you. Fine day. Margaret MacNair. And you are? MacNair.
McNair?
And you are?
Oh, sorry, got him.
It'll.
I am. My name is Martin Schmidt. Hello. I am
Ah.
German.
Don't
As
get
you've
your
been
kind here very often.
My what?
People from the mainland.
Miser.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Yes, we Germans do come around, but not year round.
What brings you to the quiet Cannich?
Work.
What like?
We work in the inspection business. We inspect.
I definitely need a fast talk from you here.
Or acting.
Or acting.
Sure.
I will
Can
roll.
I? Yeah, please do.
She raises a skeptical eyebrow at you.
I say, I'm sorry, my English nicht so gut. Please
Man.
talk to medicine man over here.
Can I get you guys anything?
Had some questions quickly.
Sure.
We wanted to speak to your brother actually about the dig he worked on.
Oh. What? I didn't think anyone would be interested in the dig. Empty now.
Oh yeah, it's just we were following something up that a friend of ours was asking you about.
What are you following up?
Oh, just more about that. They mentioned stuff about the dig. We just wanted to have a quick look, especially if it's empty now. It probably won't take very long. Unless you know where the dig is and save us some hassle. Of course.
I don't know. He would. I can give you the address.
That'd be great. Thanks.
She happily provides you detailed instructions on how to get there.
Thank goodness for that.
Anything else I can get you?
Coke.
Do we have any of that?
Coke should be a thing, I think.
No, she's asking if we have any of that.
Cocaine.
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, what a scam.
All
Alright,
right.
no worries.
So what's your
Actually, I'd have breakfast.
yeah? That's
Breakfast would be good.
that's something that they can provide.
Now
Fergus
that I'll have.
Fergus
I'll have
leans
nail brain.
Fergus leans on the by the counter as you are serving breakfast. So what's the plan for today? More searching, more questions, more examining.
Well, a few things on the agenda. Go to the dig, and see what amenities are in town, and see if we can get some more answers to questions we may have.
Ah, well, there's always the post office. You can always have a look there.
Any blacksmiths, locksmiths, any one of the particular handy trades in town?
Locksmith? Why would you need one of them? You're not thinking of doing anything underhanded, are you?
No, but it's more of a case we've been left a box that the owner long forgot where the key is, and it's probably a custom made, so I wouldn't mind having a look and see if anyone can help us with it.
I could make some inquiries for you while you're out and about if you like.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll happily compensate you for your time if you like.
The mostly balding man leans over a little as you're in this conversation, and you wouldn't happen to be looking into the whereabouts of my friend, would you?
That
Yay,
all depends
plot
on who you're
man.
looking for.
Mr. Well, Hancock, obviously. At this point, Margaret goes completely blank in the face.
Did someone hit her off button? Blue screen of death. Dead.
Oh, not this again, Fergus says. You'll have to excuse her. She's been like this ever since he disappeared. Goes completely odd when his name's mentioned.
See, and this is why I didn't mention any names.
I'll get her
That's
sat down. Get her. Sorry. Enjoy your breakfast.
Thanks.
Oh,
I wasn't to know. I'm sorry. I was just.
Oh, psychology, please.
oh yeah, I have got psychology too.
Yes.
12%.
I suspect she's been
12%. Well, congratulations. That's about to potentially get bigger because you just rolled a 1 on your psychology.
I'm the psychology master.
You have just gained an additional 5% in psychology.
That's 17.
So now you have 17%. You have deduced quite expertly that as soon as Hancock's name was mentioned, she went completely catatonic.
Yes.
Your guess
She
is...
also spent loads of time in that house.
No, your guess is more that there's something that... You're not quite sure what, but you think there's something in her memory that has been blocked out, is probably your guess. And that word has triggered memories of it that's completely blatted her and made her go catatonic, is your guess. You've seen that sort of thing before.
Oh?
From people from the Great War.
Oh, okay. Do I maybe have a way, or does one of us maybe have a way with some help of me explaining the situation to maybe try and break her mental defenses? Like carefully, not like...
You think it would
break
probably
her?
be better if you were going to talk to her to not mention the name at all.
Yeah, but I mean,
Bamboozled.
can we kind of like make a...
You are
like,
not...
kind of-
You are not
should have
well
brought
versed
the
enough in
corpse.
psychology to be able to figure that out.
We should
are-
have brought the corpse.
Show us, here's the corpse. Check it out.
This man introduces this man as you're thinking of. I'm Dr. Andrew Kennedy. I work in Edinburgh University, archaeologist. I was here hoping that there may have been some progress on finding my friend Hancock and his associate Chisholm.
Does he know anything about the dig?
Chisholm, yeah.
Ask him about the dig.
It's not out yet.
You can ask him about the dig if you like. Is someone going to?
Yeah, we should.
Well,
Because if he's interested, and he's from an archaeology department, he presumably knows roughly what the guy was engaged in.
Well, I know some of it. He pulls a chair up. They'd come here after their trip in Africa. In Africa, they found something there that really perturbed them from their letters, and he came here for some peace of mind, to fresh air and beautiful scenery, and he came across something nearby, something along the north shore of Loch Mulladock, I think. Don't know exactly where. Got really excited, really excited, like the sort of finds that you don't uncover that often. And he hired people and got various people on the dig, and mostly Roman and Pictish stuff he found. He believed... Oh, what was it? What was the word he used? The Temple of Azathoth or something? He found a manuscript.
Azathoth?
No, Azathoth. Cthulhu Mythos rolls.
Roll me.
Roll, yeah, again. Roll me, please.
Uh-huh.
Do me dirty, Kiko.
What did you get, Violet?
29.
Yeah, you and the Doctor do not think that Hancock may have mistranslated his manuscript there, and was not in fact referring to an Azathoth. You believe that instead he may have been referring to Azathoth.
What a surprise.
Who is most certainly a very big and prevalent Mythosian entity. You know that it is within somewhere far in the universe and is entirely broiling mad and mindless simultaneously.
Ah, yes.
He's the guy that queefed and
Those that encounter it experience quick and excruciating doom. Like, originally they found nothing like super exciting except a few Pictish things, but then they uncovered a huge trove of items: Roman weapons, armor, skeletons. Then something weird happened. I got a letter from him. I didn't bring it with me, of course. He told me that he saw a huge creature in the loch. He said it was a kraken, but that is ridiculous. There's nothing in the loch.
In the lock of the box.
No.
No, Lockerdon.
What box?
Oh, the lock. Oh.
Loch Mulladock.
L-O-C-K.
Yeah.
My English nicht
Sorry,
so
L-O-C-H.
gut. Sorry.
Yes,
My English nicht gut.
Then he started sending letters, and then he stopped. He said he'd contact his nephew, and then I never heard from him after that. Came to see where he was, and he's gone. You haven't heard anything about him, have you? Seen him? People say he's gone back to Africa, but I wouldn't believe that for a second. He was never going to go back there.
Maybe he needed to bless the rain.
Has this guy not talked to the police?
Me?
Police.
I gave some information to the police. I mean, he should be here pretty soon. Sandy, Constable McNeil. He bicycles in every day.
Well, okay.
If you have any information, I'd recommend giving it to him. He's as good as they come. I do want to find out if he's all right. I am getting very worried. You will... I'll be heading back to Edinburgh in the next day or so. I do have pressing stuff to do there. But you will contact the university if you figure out anything, right? Let me know.
Of course.
Good.
Who is this guy again?
This is Andrew Kennedy, who is a person that knows and was friendly with Hancock.
Oh, okay.
So he claims.
Let the Stravinsky invites him up to the room and tells him everything, unless stopped.
Is anyone going to stop him?
You can see this. You've seen this look in Stravinsky's
Is anyone
going
to stop him from dishing all?
From doing what? Sorry, say again.
He's basically going to tell him all that you've encountered, about Hancock.
I put a hand on his shoulder and I slap him and I go, "Stop it, du verrückter Mann!"
I would like to roll my German.
Okay, roll your German. You have no idea what he's saying.
Okay, well, let's. Stravinsky continues.
No, I slap.
He is
How
actually
can he slap?
He's actually stopping you
I slap.
from going.
God damn it.
You open mouth, I slap.
Well, I mean,
But anyway, I'm just rambling. I suppose keeping you from whatever you're doing. As I say, if you do come up with anything, I will be here at least until tomorrow.
I want to tell him.
Slap.
Fuck.
So the other thing,
Do we get any location for this dig?
he doesn't know specifically, but you do know somebody who will know, and that's
We got the location.
that's the
for,
direction. You also know that you ordered guns, and likely the best place to go and check for them would be the post office.
Still think we should tell him. Like,
So-
right now, we seem like the people, if they search the house again, that did that to him. Weird foreigners coming in, asking weird questions, ordering guns, trapacing around, and now a guy's dead in his house. So whoever's left him
Yeah, but he's
there...
been dead for a while.
Yeah, but like the
Yeah,
police...
we arrived in town like a day ago.
Yeah,
and
you did arrive in
They can,
town a
check,
while.
they can check the ferry records, and he's been dead for like what
Mhm.
weeks.
He's
Well,
been
I
dead
mean,
for quite a
the
while.
police was willing to go there, not care about him being dead, or knew and didn't decide to check it. They can go pin this on us, regardless of the state of the body.
I will leave that for you to debate. You know where this person that you could take you to the dig site is, and you know that you have ordered guns that likely will have arrived by now. They should be here by now.
Can we get this guy's address?
He said the best place to contact him would be, he's going to be here at least until tomorrow, and then it'll be the Edinburgh University you'd want to contact him.
Okay, but yeah, so Zerinsky will write a letter where explaining most things without mentioning most names and send it there where he's going to go later, so he will know eventually, hopefully, when we're gone.
Alright, but that's for then. What about
That's
now?
for then.
You've had breakfast.
Was it any good?
Yes, it was very nice actually.
Oh, nice. Well, we know the guy that knows a thing, so let's go to the guy that knows
You're
a
going to go
thing.
to the guy? You stopping off at the post office while you're there, or it's on the way?
Yeah, alright.
Okay. As you walk through Cannich, you encounter somebody that is given quite a wide berth. This man looks to be in his 60s. He does not look like he has shaved for a while. He doesn't button his shirt, and from the flies that seem to attract his attention, you don't think he bathes very often either. He is babbling to himself.
He's Scottish.
And he's just walking by.
Oh, well, I mean, what's he babbling?
You can go up to him and talk to him if you like.
Can we just listen in and maybe do a psychology before we engage with the man? I mean, if he's talking about millennium hand and strength, then there might
Well,
not be
I've
much
just
for
rolled your
us.
listen. You cannot determine what he is talking about from that distance. It's just
Might not be relevant then.
It's too garbled and lost. Post office is not far from where you are, so you will go there.
Quick trip to the post office for stamps and some guns.
You arrive at the post office. On the wall is a various like flyers and notifications. On the wall is also this poster, which I will read to those that cannot see. Wanted for murder and kidnapping, known only by the name Belphegor. £1,250 reward for capture and conviction. Birth date, roughly 1890. Place of birth unknown. Male of average height. Thought to be a recent resident of London. Anyone with information about this criminal's whereabouts should alert their local officials or telegram New Scotland Yard. This is not a face you recognise.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. You go to the post office. There is a very attentive clerk behind the desk, sorting through some mail. Looks up to you and goes, "Ah, morning, fine day. What can I do for you?"
They send letter.
There's some packages in our name, and we give
Name?
our names. Who ordered them? It'd probably be me. My
It was
name.
you.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so name of Carter.
Let me check. Goes back. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, but I was expecting a delivery from you. For you. I know roughly what it was. We sort of post ahead for things like that, you know, sensitive packages and the like, but it should have been. Now that I mention it, none of the Bobby? Has Teddy come in with a delivery yet?
Bobby.
No. No, he's late. He's never late. What about the rest of the he was going to bring all of it.
Can I do a listen check to hear if I can hear what's being said to him?
You can hear all this.
Oh, okay.
This
even
is
the
this is
other
being
person.
shouted. into
All
the
right.
background.
Okay.
It's like,
All right.
well, just my luck. Well, I got to thank you for one thing. You've made me realise that no post has arrived today at all. It's not like Teddy to be late like
Is it
that.
Sunday?
No, it's not Sunday. He was expecting post. I'm sorry, I've not received anything today. I was just sorting through the things that I hadn't got through the day before, but no post. I'm gonna have to look that. He's never late. You're at your pub, right?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I'll keep you informed if your package arrives. That's really strange.
By the way, I'm still reading the books, if
Yep.
that's
Yep.
relevant.
He's never late. What's gotten into him? He's such a good boy.
He died.
Is there anything else I can do? You wanted a letter delivering some...
Yes. A very vaguely with.
He asks
vague
for
with the
money.
name.
You have enough money to pay for postage. That is fine. If there's anything you desperately need, you can always go to the store. Jamie McNabb, he might be able to help you.
McNabb.
Strange. Teddy's never late. Sorry, can't help you there with those packages. Don't know where they are.
Yeah, can
Or
we
where
go
Teddy
to the
is.
store and find out if they've received any deliveries at all today?
You can check the store. It's not far from the post office.
As in any like merchandise coming in for
You-
restocking, or if
You can
if
check the store. It's not
town's
far.
gone- Sure.
Is there any objection from anyone else?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm all...
The store is exceptionally neat and tidy and organized. You can tell that the man who runs this place, a thin, energetic person with a thin, energetic man in his late 40s with a pot belly, he prides himself in being presentable. He has a pencil tucked behind his left ear and a very, very smartly done tie. And he looks at you with a discerning eye. Welcome to McNabb's. What can I do for you fine gentlemen and lady?
Got any new stock in today?
Depends what you want. I've got many things here. Food, candles, oil lamp, light.
I hear Scottish marmalade is good. I have one, please.
You heard absolutely right. We have the best of we have the best of everything. We do.
Please.
Gets a few jars of it.
Oh, so just quick, is there anyone in the village who can open boxes? Have we asked anyone about it?
You haven't asked anyone specifically.
We should ask this guy. If he knows, then we should ask him just if we have a problem with locks. Is there anyone who serves as like the person who deals with locks?
Probably worded that we would like a custom box like that made rather than we have one we'd want to open. As if who to go to. That might have
I mean,
made
we
the
can just
box.
ask who's a good locksmith.
Sounds dodgy, sure.
Locksmith. You don't have much need for one of those around here, usually. Have any locks that, you have any locks that need opening, we usually get Wally McMurdo to whack it with a stick. That gets them open. Rips the door off its rips the lock off usually as well. No, you probably don't want that. I couldn't tell you. If there was a break-in, I'd get Constable McNeil on it. He should be in about an hour.
How far away is the nearest town?
Oh, well, let's see. Well, there's of course here, and you go a bit south. You'll have Tomic. Go north about 5 miles. You get Stroy. 7-8 miles north of that, Bewley, and then Inverness about.
So really not that far. Okay, good. So we could just take a car and find someone in a town who's capable of opening the box.
A man at this point comes in. He looks rather distraught. He sort of moves his way between you, about 20, late 20s, dark-haired, baby-faced, and goes up to the counter, and before he can say anything, the man that was serving you just looks and goes, "No, nobody's found your baby yet. But somebody's got to know where it is. Look, these things happen. No, they don't just happen. Wolves did not take my baby. You know wolves did not take my baby. Everyone knows this. And yet, where is it then? Look, I sympathize with you, I really do, but you live far out of the village. These things happen. There are no wolves on the mountains. No wolves anywhere. When was the last time you saw a wolf? When? Exactly. My baby is missing and nobody cares. And I'll find her. Sorry. I'll get out of your way. Sorry. Just... He starts to leave. Anyone want to talk?
Someone say the word Azathoth to him.
Who's going to?
Just gonna say the word Azathoth.
Yeah.
Hello. Psychology, first of all.
This man is very upset. He's at his wit's end, and he's just desperate for someone to help him.
Stravinsky introduces himself as a part-time hunter and more than capable of hunting down wolves if there should be a problem. Not that he expects it to be wolves, but this guy might unload if he...
Oh, he does. You can see a visible sigh of relief come off his lips as you say, "Oh, thank the gods. I thought everyone here was useless. You can help me, though. You can help me and Elizabeth. Come. We'll tell you everything."
Stravinsky loads his jams into his moped and follows him.
She's not far. She's outside. She is visibly in tears. This woman is younger than him. Black hair as well, done up, and he's grabbed your arm at this point. He's like, "It's my daughter. She went missing 2-3 days ago. Nobody knows where. Like, everyone knows everyone here in Cannich. Who would take a baby? Who would take a baby? Now, they say it's wolves, but it can't be wolves. There are no wolves. I've never seen one. Elizabeth's never seen one. Willie Wazzle's never seen one. And he's mad. He says he sees everything, and he says he's not seen a wolf."
Stravinsky inquires where they were and where the baby was upon disappearance.
We were all at home. It's been a long day, tending the farm, and I'd gone to sleep. Elizabeth had gone to sleep. Baby was in the cot, and we woke up, and baby was gone.
Okay.
Door was locked. It doesn't make any sense.
I would like to check area.
I know who took him. I know. I know. It was the little people.
What?
It was the little people.
The little people?
They took her away.
The wee ones.
The little people? What are you talking about, man?
The little people that live in the hills.
Which hills?
All around. But
They have to live high to see normal height.
Little as in like small.
no bigger than your knee.
My knee? What? What?
So like other babies?
Show me one of these little people.
If you're going to go, if we can go look for them right now if you like.
I want to
Okay.
see little people. From Germany. We don't have little people there. Only
What?
I
big
want to see
women.
how far I can punt one of
What
these.
is everyone else doing at this point, considering that you originally went out to go and find this other person?
Well, I mean, fuck it. I want to find little people.
I want to
wanna
see little
this.
people. Seriously, I come here
Fuck,
from
I mean,
Germany.
We've seen most creatures we see literally look like something that came out of Satan's sphincter. I want to see
Exactly.
a fucking little person. I want to see
Agreed.
something.
Doctor,
Yes?
what are you doing in all this?
Oh, none in particular. I was just sort of following along. There wasn't an awful lot to add from a doctor's perspective.
Are you going to be going with him, or are you going to get the other guy first, or
What's the
we
general
got jam-
consensus?
the general
Oh,
gist of
German.
this is that
No,
Yeah,
not
little
general, just
people.
the general consensus. I know what's going on. I just.
oh sorry,
What are we all doing?
I'd like to find little people. I've got jam and dwarves potentially. I mean, why not join?
I feel we're getting sidetracked on what we were going to be doing, but
It's a
Well,
side
I mean,
quest,
there's
it's
two
extra
possibilities.
XP.
The first is that this little people stuff is out near the dig, because that's where all the weirdness is happening.
that
The
is.
second is that he did react to Azathoth, so it's probably connected.
all right, let's go. I guess.
I mean, fuck it, we have no... unless we can find MacNess.
Fucking McMayer next to McCarpenter and McMiller.
I mean, it's not far to where Angus is. If you want to detour and get him
Let's go
first,
Angus first, yeah.
you can explain this to him, no problem, and he will gladly wait there. In fact, he says no. He says that's fine, and that he will go and get his gun because he's a farmer and he's got a gun.
Very fine.
He'll meet you there. He'll meet you exactly here in 20 minutes.
Nice.
I mean,
Angus,
that gives us enough time to see Angus.
Angus is not far. Angus's house is not far, and
Stravinsky, do you have a net? Does Stravinsky have a net?
What for the catching some of the little
Catching
people?
little people.
you could
Yeah,
get
we
a
can
net
pass on
from
a
the
net.
general store.
Okay,
Fuck
Stravinsky,
yes.
we have 20 minutes. Let's get a net.
Yeah, get a net.
They
some-
get a
some
net.
Some weights to tie
The
it
doctor
with,
is going
and-
to go and get Angus.
Nice.
You knock on his door, and a young man answers. His hair is
Young man.
blondish, and his face and arms are thoroughly freckled, and he wears a small, bushy moustache. And he's never seen you before, Daniel, but he greets you with a smile like only a person would if they'd met their dearest and oldest friend. Ah, it's a fine morning to see you here. How are you? Come in. I've got tea. Would you like some tea?
I'd
Oh,
love
boy,
some
yes.
tea, thank you.
Excellent. Who are you? What's your name?
Who are they talking
He's
to?
talking to you.
Okay, cool. My name's Daniel. Had a quick couple of questions for you if you got the time.
Oh, I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time these days. He starts pouring you some tea. In between jobs, sort of thing happens.
It's kind of about that we come, really. We heard you're on the dig of late.
Oh, you're coming for the dig. Ah.
Well, we were just interested. We're local historians and archaeologists and whatnot.
Yeah, has
Not anything official, but just
Local land enthusiasts.
it has
exactly.
it has attracted a fair few eyes over the weeks.
Yeah, we just wanted to sort of have a peek, really. If you could point, I'd be grateful if you can point us in the right direction.
You're not looking for Hancock, are you?
Well, if we could find him, that would be ideal. But it was more of a case that while we're in the area, we wanted to have a look around. We did hear that he worked on the dig, though.
He did work on the dig, yeah. He does eye you a little bit suspiciously. You're not planning on stealing anything, are you?
No, just Taurus.
Your choice of a fast talk or persuade.
How about persuade? And like, along with the fact that I'm a fully qualified, very official doctor, and I'd have no gain in stealing anything.
Then I shall roll a credit rating roll for you first.
Alright.
Ooh, that was
If that fails, I'll do it because
a good roll. Your combined efforts soften him. After, of course, he's given you tea. It is very nice tea. To nod his head. Yeah, there might be something there about Hancock, but it would be nice to see the place again, just to see if anybody has stolen anything. I mean, there was a little bit that was left behind before I was laid off. But yeah, sure, whatever, we'll go. I can take you there. It's a bit of a walk, but it's a lovely day for it. Lovely day
Sounds
for
good.
it. Yeah, I'm ready to go whenever.
Well, should we split up? Would that be the easiest thing? If like a couple of us go with Angus, couple go back, check out the little people.
Oh, you've been dragged into that, have you?
Well, we.
We got ourselves a net.
Well, if he's taking you where I think he's taking you, it's on the way anyway. We can go to the dig site, and then he'll probably take you somewhere off in the north on a wild goose chase somewhere. I mean, my heart goes out to them, it really does, but
Well, it's not like I got anything major planned for today anyway.
well, as I say, it's on the way. But don't mention anything about wolves. It really annoys him when they blame it on wolves. I mean, it probably was wolves. I mean, mountains are big and vast, and nobody's actually explored all of them. But don't mention it. He gets a few things: a good solid pair of walking boots, a stick, small backpack that he fills up with some basic provisions. And about 5 minutes later, he meets you outside, locks the door, and when you regroup with the others who have bought a net and anything else that you wish to buy.
Few little weights to weigh the net.
He's
with,
got
so we
weights.
can throw it. Yeah.
They are weights from a kitchen weighing scale. He hopes they are
That's fine.
sufficient.
You can tie them.
Anything
I
else?
mean, we are in Scotland. We need midge repellent. Get some DEET.
He can sell you that.
Eat.
Anything
Why
else
not?
you need?
I don't think
Oh,
so. Not
that'll
like
do.
Provisions, ropes,
Ropes.
torches,
He's got ropes. He's got torches.
bag of holding.
He doesn't have one of them, sadly.
For fuck's sake, useless.
You're gonna have to go through a planar gate to the Forgotten Realms for that. No, he doesn't know where one of them is. Anything else
Let's
you
get
want?
some baps.
Hmm?
Baps, Scottish flower rolls. They're great.
Oh no, he can sell you some of them.
Yeah, good. All right.
Nice.
Are we all ready to go on your adventure?
Fuck yes. Gonna go get myself a small mate. Go get
Okay.
myself a friend.
It does not take long for both the McRaes, Rob and Elizabeth, to arrive. She is armed with a rolling pin,
Nice.
and he is armed with a shotgun. A 20 gauge shotgun.
Sminsky would like to inquire why he hasn't gone here before, since he seemed so ready to.
Oh,
to do something.
I've been there before. I've been there a dozen times looking for her, and I'll look a dozen more times.
Okay.
But maybe with you and your hunting skill, we'll find her. You're the expert tracker. You lead. Actually, I think I'll lead, Rob, says Angus. It's on the way anyway. I've helped you guide some people there before. It can get a bit rocky and a little bit uneven the ground, but if you just stick with me, I know the fastest way there. And with that, you're about to go into the wild Scottish Highlands.
Get myself some
Yay.
Warwick Davis.
Little people.
And,
No Warwicks,
and
please.
the next time we return, you may in fact find what you're looking for.
Oh,
If you in fact know what you're looking for.
Locksmiths.
Well, little people.
You have a box. You found a corpse.
You know what I want? A house that has something in it.
There was something in it.
The body doesn't count.
The body does count.
But my body.
And
The
so,
body should have had something in it.
when we come back, an excursion. But will it be an excursion to find truth or to find death? I'll catch you guys next time. Later, everyone.
Bye.
See you next time.
Goodbye, little people.